It's a great day in California. We're finally seeing a glimpse of fall, and it's in the 60s today and lows of 40, so super excited about that. But anyway, really quick announcement. Tomorrow I am flying out to Texas if you have not been around, and I am going to be at a meetup over in Austin, Texas. I actually have a wedding that we're attending on Saturday, but on Friday I have a meetup at noon in the vicinity of Austin, Texas. So if you're in that area, DM me and let me know if you're interested in going. We're going to be meeting at noon at a coffee shop, and then I can give you the details. There's a couple of us already, and so I'm super excited about that. But anyway, so that's what we're doing, leaving for that tomorrow. I'm actually going to be gone for quite a few days because it's back-to-back business trips. Part of it is for my husband's business trips, and I'm just kind of tagging along and then doing other meetups. And there is another meetup that's going to be in Naperville, Chicago area, so Naperville, Illinois, and that is going to be, I think, the following weekend. I'll talk more about that in a little bit. I know that there's quite a few people who wanted to go to that as well, and so hopefully I'll get to see you there. I wanted to go ahead and get on here because I posted a notebook the other day, and basically what it is that it's this one right here. Can you see that okay? And I posted this the other day because you know, every time I go on a trip I always have usually I have a new design, and I always have a new notebook to take with me on a trip because I like diversity. I like to change things up. This year I've been using a signature size notebook. Anyway, hey Babette. So I thought, you know, every time I go, I'm always using a brand new book, and my book never gets to really get abused and used up. So I really love that look. And so I thought to myself, okay, I want to bring a notebook that is going to look very distressed. And so I had an idea, which really is not anything earth-shattering, but I thought I would go ahead and share it with you guys. Again, this is what it looks like. By the way, Babette has a new charm, and it's I don't know how to say it. It's Mizuhiki, I think, and it's Japanese, and it's a charm that she started making in leather. It's really beautiful. And if you had seen one of my stories this week, I couldn't decide what color I wanted, and so I ordered 2 different kinds. And so if you guys have not seen her new charms, go check it out. It's on her website. Not just knots, so knot N-O-T, and then the next knot is K-N-O-T. So anyway, that's what's going to go on here. So I'm super excited to receive that. You're welcome, Babette. So I'm super excited to receive that. Oh, hair sticking out. I gotta fix that. You can't have that. Anyway, super excited to get it. I know I won't get it by the time I leave, but I'm going to be gone, I think, up until November 13th or something like that. Like I said, back-to-back business trips, but I'm going to be back for 1 day. So I'm really hoping that by that 1 day, it will come by then, and I will be able to put it on this notebook. But I'm super excited about that because I think it's going to go just perfectly. Anyway, more about that later on. Wanting to show you guys how I did this, and basically, I'm just going to tell you that this is, I know some people think it's new leather, but it's not. It's actually caribou. So it's part of our regular lineup of notebooks. It's a pull-up leather, and it comes in Roadrunner, which is a reddish color, and then a light brown, which is the stag, brave girl, and then also this is the caribou. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I got this look. Okay, so here we go. So basically you take it, okay, and don't be afraid of it. It's fine. That's the beauty of this leather, is that it marks up really easily, and you could wring it out. I mean, look at what I'm doing here. I'm wringing it, and You know, the more you handle leather, the more it's going to soften up. See how it's gotten some rolls right here? Very pretty. And then you can do this. Okay, so if you try this at home, don't blame me if you end up not liking how it looks, okay? So you're doing it at your own risk. Okay. So it starts to look like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do it to these ones too. So we can see what it looks like in these pull-up leathers. And a pull-up leather basically is that when you pull on it, it gives it a, you know, some parts are dark and some parts are light. Ooh, that's really pretty on the Roadrunner. Roadrunner is one of my favorite colors, and it's because it's in the reddish family, and I love red. Okay, so this one, this happens to be a B6 Slim, and that is in the Stag. I know you guys have done this to other things. It's not a new concept, but the next part might be new for you. Oh my, Stag is also a favorite. Look at that. So there you go. So, and then the next step, I need to move you guys. Let me get a drink of my tea. And don't leave, you guys. If you can stay on, leave to the very end here, because I have a little surprise. Some of you could probably guess what I'm going to do. So here it is, the caribou, and basically concrete. You guys see it? But that is it, you guys. Check it out. Pretty cool, huh? What do you think? Something that you would try to do? That's how you make it look used and well loved, as if it's been traveling all year long. I mean, look at, and then you know what? When you're in a different country or a different area, oops, you can always put, go to a concrete nearby, and then you have a remembrance from that area. So super fun. So I'm going to go ahead and do it to these other leathers. This is the Roadrunner. You could use tools, by the way, files or what have you. I don't know, what do you guys think? This one is the Stag. So you could customize it. And again, it makes it look all used up, and then do some more bending and all of that. So as many of you know, November coming up in just 2 days, a month of thankfulness, which for us here in the States, it's Thanksgiving. We're going to be celebrating it this month. And although every month, every day, we should be thankful for things, I think that November is kind of more in the forefront of people's minds because Thanksgiving is coming up. I'm very thankful for all of my audience and my customers, and I think of all of you guys as friends, and so I wanted to just do a little something special, which I'm actually going to announce more of it tomorrow, and it's something that I'm going to do for the whole month of November, and so I hope that you would stay tuned for that. If you want to join me also on YouTube, it's Retro Chairs. You might want to subscribe to that channel and also turn your bells, your notification on, because I will be broadcasting some things over on YouTube rather than on Instagram. So it just depends in the month of November. So I'm going to talk to you guys about that a little bit more tomorrow. But anyway, let's get November started in our thankfulness. And because I'm thankful for all of you guys, I want to go ahead and give away one of these notebooks that you just saw me distress. And I'm probably going to distress it a little bit more for you. But anyway, what you're going to get, I'm going to give one of these away. You're going to get this signature size notebook. You're going to get a signature field notes that will go inside of this. You will get a label, which I will stick on myself, and you'll be able to tell me if you want me to write anything for you. If not, you can write it yourself. That's totally fine, but whoever wins is going to get that. I'm going to give away one of the charms, although it's going to be of great sacrifice to me. I am going to give away one of the charms that's coming in from Babette. Okay, so whichever one I'm not going to quite use at the moment for this notebook, I will give that one to you. So I'm not sure which one it'll be, but either one is very beautiful, and I'll have to order another one from her to replace it. But I just thought it would be a good way to get the word out for you guys and for you guys to see what it looks like. It's really beautiful, and you know it's handmade by her specifically, so it's cool. So you'll get a charm. What else are you getting? The brass label, like I said. Oh, you're also going to get a travel folder like this one. I am grateful for having the chance to meet you. You touched my life and still grateful for it. Oh, thank you so much, Kelly. And here's the label. And I'm going to go ahead and also include, not the pen. Hey, maybe I will include a pen. You never know. I will include one of these pen holder thingy. Okay? Some of you may have seen my post. I'm not going to announce this on Instagram or anything. Only if you see this video, this Instagram live, will you know about this, okay? I posted earlier a picture. It's my latest one, and it says something about how make today good or something like that. And then I asked who's going to come and join me here on Instagram. Comment on that telling me, you know, we all have bad days when we wake up, and we have bad days, and you know, just things happen or what have you. And so I would like to know, what do you do when you have a bad morning or what have you to turn that around? Give me some ideas. I would just love to hear. And so just quietly comment on that particular post, and you will get a chance to win this notebook with all the little goodies that I talked about. Hi, Soft and Muted. You are so good. Thanks. But you know what I've said before? Anything good I do, it's because of him. Even because it's barely anything that I do good. Okay, so by the way, so this is what it looks like. This is what I'm taking with me. Oh, and I wanted to go ahead and tell you guys this. This right here is actually a one of those filters for tea, where they put tea inside of it and then they close it up and then put it in the because it's the loose leaf tea, okay? And so they do this for the tea. And so what I did is I just put tape, two-sided tape, and I taped it on here, and that's what's kind of holding my washi together. So just thought I'd share that with you. And this is going to be my travel one for this trip. I wanted to go very light, and here I wanted to go ahead and put just a plastic, one of those plastic ones you get from like Hobonichi. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and go. I have a lot to do before I leave tomorrow. Super excited. And tune in tomorrow so you can find out what I'm doing for the month of November that I kind of thought of kind of, I thought it's kind of special. Do you guys want to know what it is? I might as well tell you, since I've already hinted at it. I'll tell you a story. It's a story. Do you guys want to hear? Okay, tell me if you want to hear about it. Or I can wait till tomorrow. Yes, 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 you want to know. Okay, I'll tell you a story about it. So yesterday, I needed to do some work where I had to think. And so a lot of times, in order for me to do that, I get away from the studio, because at the studio I get pulled away in many directions. And so I'm trying to think, because I'm trying to fix my website, the website. And so anyway, and I needed a clean slate. I thought to myself, I'm telling you this whole story. I'm sure you guys want to know. You probably don't, but I'm sorry. I just, the hair is sticking out. So anyway, I wanted a clean slate, a clean area, kind of just to have a fresh mind, because I've been working on the website for weeks now. Yes, it takes me weeks because I'm the one doing it and I'm getting pulled away different directions. Anyway, and so I'm trying to concentrate, and so I thought I need a new place to go to. And so I thought, well, I'll go to a different coffee shop, which I like local coffee shops just because I just like the vibe at local coffee shops. I have nothing against Starbucks or anything like that, but Starbucks is what I chose, since I don't normally go to a Starbucks. And I thought, well, I'll check it out and go to one near me. And so I went to Starbucks, and one thing led after another. I don't even know why I thought of it, but I was thinking about being thankful and November coming up, and just sitting there, and I thought to myself, I want to do something for my audience, for the people who follow me and my friends here. And I thought, what better way than to perhaps give stuff away? Because who doesn't drink coffee? Who doesn't drink tea? And what Starbucks? I mean, every state, every city, no matter where you're at, in Italy, France, I mean, I've seen many, many Starbucks. And so what I figured I'd do is that I would like to encourage you, and I always like to encourage people to do meetups. And it's funny because the other day someone said to me, well, everybody knows that you're all about getting people together. And I thought of that, and I thought, really? I didn't realize people thought of me that way. But I guess I kind of do like to get people together, and I just feel like, people need a touch. Everybody needs a touch. And I really feel that even a simple smile, there's a quote I've quoted many times, I can't tell you verbatim, but I feel like even a smile, touches people, and even just a quick hello, or just taking the time to talk to somebody. It's so different to do that nowadays, it seems, because everybody's so busy doing their own thing. People hardly even look at you in the eye anymore when they pass you by or say, excuse me. So all that to say, with that in mind, thankfulness in mind, and all of that, I thought, what I'm going to do in the month of November is every single day in November, I'm going to do an Instagram. I'm going to go live on Instagram or on YouTube. And what I'm going to do is I bought a bunch of gift cards for Starbucks at $10 each. So what I would like to do is every day in November, I'm going to choose a name randomly, whether it's answering a question or just going, okay, the fifth person who comes on YouTube here, will get it, or the second person who comments, what have you. I'm going to do it that way. And what I'm going to do is I am going to send you a $10 gift certificate, the winners daily. It's to Starbucks. And what I would like for you to do with that is take a friend that you or a family member, anybody, or even a person down the street, get them a free drink, sit with them for a few minutes, and so basically you have to promise that that's what you're going to do with that $10 certificate, is to take somebody that you're thankful for, or you just want to touch, or whatever it may be. And yeah, So that's what I'm going to do for the month of November. Every single day we're going to do this. And it may be a little hard to do international, only because shipping could be costly, but I hate to alienate people just because they're out of the country. So and everybody has a Starbucks, it seems like, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it for international as well. And so that's it. Post a picture of coffee date required. We want to see. Yes, perfect. You have to tell me who it is and show us who it is and that you're actually doing it if you win it. What a lovely idea. It could be an idea to speak about Jesus, a person in need. Exactly. And like I said, everybody needs a touch. And there is that quote. I wish I had it. My notebooks. I usually write it in my notebook, but I have new ones, and so it's not handy. It's over. Oh, you do this at your church. Oh, how great. And so it's by Leo Buscaglia. It talks about basically how you don't have any idea what a smile, a touch, just something very small can make a big difference in someone's life. And I really, really, truly believe that. And so anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I will talk to you soon. I will pay someone's coffee when I go to Starbucks in November, win or not. Wow, that's a great idea, Kelly. Thank you. That's so cool. All right, so I will talk to you guys soon. And as usual, keep on documenting life as it happens. Bye-bye.